Woo, woo, woo. Didn't know it had started. What's happening, Pisces? This your favorite cousin on YouTube, Lena G, aka Super Duper Soul Star. And you know what? I thought it'd be fun to do a love triangle reader. So this is for those who know beyond a shadow of a doubt, or you have speculation that you are in a love triangle. Now, let me tell you right now, if you know that everything is copacetic at home and everything is good, please click off now. Okay? You've been forewarned. But for the other ones, you know that your person's shady, they moving a little funny. I got you. I got you. I got you. And we're going to pull a message, okay? We're going to pull a couple of messages so you can get a vibe check. And you'll know what they're coming with. This is for my beautiful Pisceans, right? This is for Pisces. Before I do, I got to do it right like I did for Tauruses. So this is for Pisces. I'm only going to pull three. I ain't going to pull a gazillion like I did for them. All right, we're good, 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 good. We just got five. Five is good. Five is good, not 10. All right, this is saying you're getting together with friends. Okay, so you could be hanging out and about, with your crew. Um, maybe that's where you might. Maybe that's how you met your little boo thing, right? Okay, and it says the rainbow. It says the most difficult part of a situation is over. I could see that. So Pisces, if you was kicking it with somebody that had you in a love triangle, this is saying that the sugar honey iced tea is over, right? Maybe there was some trouble, some accusations. Maybe how people when they be cheating and they be saying it's you who cheating, but then when you get the facts and you start looking at the receipts and you're like, no, 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 boo boo kitty, it was you who was cheating, but you was trying to blame me, trying to like deter it, taking the heat off of them onto you. So they say wind chimes. So maybe now this says peace and harmony. So I'm saying maybe now you are in a period in your life where you just like, Lena G, I just want some peace. I don't feel like dealing with nobody else and their feelings and their emotions. I don't want to include anyone in my life right now. I just want to heal. And I would say, I applaud you. And I think that's a wise decision. And then we have the tortoise. Slowly but surely, you're getting ahead. So this is letting me know right now you need to just click off because you telling me you healing and you ain't here for the pettiness. You don't want to hear the drama because if you do, then you stay put. But if you just really in a different time zone and you like vibing, you on a different energy line or a timeline, my hat's off to you. But for those who are a little ratchet, who want the tea, by all means, please stay. Lena G gonna give it to you, okay? All right then. Let's see what's popping from my Pisces. Pisces, what's happening? I love y'all. So Pisces, let's see who is this person who got you in a love triangle, right? Let's call them out. Call them out. Call them out. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. I hope y'all are doing good. You're feeling good. Your toes is good, right? Everybody good. Everybody in your household, even your extended family, friends, co-worker. Okay, so let's get at it. Spirit God, show me what I need to know for the beautiful, vivacious Pisceans. What's going on with them? Who is this person who got them in a triangle? What this person want to say to them? This is for Pisces. Pisces. What's the energy around Pisces? Thank you. Is there anything else? They said no, ma'am. Okay, let's get at it. Ooh. So Pisces, whoever you kicking it with, whoever you're dealing with, they are a pathological liar. Like this person can't tell the truth if they wanted to. You see Pinocchio, every time they ask a question, that nose grow, 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 grow. It grows. So they're saying they are a chronic liar and they detrimental and they toxic. Yeah, leave them alone at all costs. So this person you was kicking it with was a bodacious liar. Let's see what else. All right, Spirit, you just turned up the thermostat. So there's somebody who's a liar. They immature. Because when I think of Pinocchio, he was a little boy, right? So you could have been dating somebody who was very young, who just made up shit. because they couldn't tell the truth because the truth wasn't in them. They was very toxic, very low energy. Your cousin ain't here judging, but remember, I just say we're talking about people who got you in the love triangle, right? Okay, let's get at it. Who is this person, Spirit? So my Pisceans know who they was dealing with. Okay. Somebody who was wearing a mask. We could tell that because they wasn't being their truthful self, not showing you their true self. They was wearing a mask. They was creating an illusion, throwing stuff in your face to throw you off track, right? And that's why you healing, because when you deal with those type of people, they are energetically exhausting, right? Okay. What's happening? What's going on? Who is this person Pisces was kicking it with? Okay. Somebody who is cheating. Cheating in the next room. I think it's another card. Okay. Was it another card? No, that's not. Let me see. Somebody messaged me. Good Lord. I'll get it afterwards. Okay. So somebody who broke your trust is this pathological liar, right? They just, it's like whatever they gave you, you gave it back. You was like, no, here go your ring, here go your toothbrush, take all this stuff out my place. Love don't live here anymore, right? So this was somebody who you thought you was gonna spend forever with. If not forever, like you really thought, like, damn, Lena G, I really thought this was my one. We were so tight. Like we were emotionally, like spiritually connected, right? But this is letting me know it's broken up forever. Like forever, ever, forever, ever. Yeah, it's forever. And I guess now this is why this ending, this is why these cards came out to tell me that you are now healing. You like, Lena G, I'm good, cuz. And I'll be like, I understand. But I'm gonna just tell you this. Don't be mad. But this person looked at you like a muse. Maybe you both inspired each other, right? And you know what? I'm just thinking maybe this person did all the lying because maybe they didn't think they were good enough for you. That's just what I picked up. Like this person didn't think they were good enough for you. So they made a facade. They created this illusion that they were something that they really wasn't. I know you're like, Lena J, I don't want to hear that. But I know. I'm just saying. But that's what it sounds like. This person created this illusion because they knew if they showed you their true self, maybe you wouldn't want them, right? I ain't saying you would, right? But it was a lot of gossiping. Maybe the people in your circle, if you hung out with the people, they knew that they were lying to you, right? And that, people in your group knew that this person wasn't being real, right? And maybe they love language was giving you gifts. Maybe that's the reason why you gave back the ring or any other things that they gave you that was symbolic of their affection. You returned it, right? And maybe that's how they capture people or lure people into them is by bringing gifts because they know they don't have anything else to offer, right? Hence this love triangle that they line behind. I just had to say it. Yeah, but he could be somebody that wear a uniform, he or she. You could have known this person from a past life. Maybe that's why it was so intense, and maybe that's why you're like healing now, right? Right. They probably had a lot of attention, you or them, right? Right. Yeah. Shining star. A lot of people admired. Get a lot of looks. Okay, who is this person Pisces was dating that was a pathological liar that had him in a love triangle? Thank you, Spirit. They like, we just said it already. All right. So you might have known this person from a past life. I'm seeing that. It's feeling like that, right? But it's like, you're being called to be free, right? Maybe and it looks like it wasn't by choice. So right now and maybe that's how they presented themselves by being single when they knew they were in a relationship. Maybe this was somebody who you felt like y'all was destined to be together, right? Because sometimes things turn around. And maybe their career was something that contributed to the breakup of the relationship, your career or their career, right? Because this looks like somebody who paid their dues, maybe somebody who's very educated. They got that briefcase. Like this is like somebody who like really puts into society. But this was somebody, just to give you a hint of who you could have been dating. Let's see what your Rebel Oracle wants you to know, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, one more for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? And I'm going to pull you a little tarot so we can get a little more clarity as to who is this person you were dating that was a manipulator. Wow. So it's like, you're like, Lena G, I'm all about my money and my money on my mind. And you telling me, Lena G, I just want to make it rain. You're like, Lena G, I'm done. I'm good. And I get it. Sometimes, we get with situations, especially when we think somebody is for us, and it just, yeah, it's just crazy. I get it. You got to heal, right? I understand. I'm going to just let you know it will get better. It will get better. It will get better. All right. First card out is for my Pisces. Second card out is the person they're dating, or this person who had them in a love triangle. And then the next card out is the outcome, the future. Okay. All right. What's happening? One more, please, Spirit. Okay. Thank you. Show me who I need to know who was dating this pathological liar for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this is telling me you miss them though. And this was a missed opportunity, right? First card out is Pisces. How does Pisces show up in this relationship with this person? Okay. You're Seven of Pentacles reverse. You feel like it was a waste. Like, you feel like, wow, it's not going anywhere. Like you hurt because you just felt like it was a waste of opportunity, and that it didn't have the success and pick off like you thought it was going to, right? Who is this person? Okay. They could be a King of Swords or have a King of Swords energy. Somebody who is very truthful. Like they just say whatever, right? They should have a little curtness, but somebody with very mental clarity. This can also be a Gemini. Okay. But this is somebody who has like a person that's a leader, a father figure. How is this? What's the outcome of this situation, Spirit? What is the outcome with Pisces and this person that had them in this saying that you're going to come out of this anxiety? It's like peace is going to be restored. You're going to be able to get some sleep. So if you were having moments where you weren't getting any sleep because you were all in your head, that's a no, ma'am. That's a no, ma'am. You're coming out of that. Okay. So any fears, anything that was holding you back, like if you were all in your head, wasn't able to concentrate and focus on work, you coming out of that. You coming out of sleepless nights. Like you really healing. Very much so. All right. So this is to clarify, Spirit. We're going to clarify these cards for my dear Pisces. Okay. These cards want to come out, but it's definitely telling me you defensive, as you should. You've been through a lot, Sugar Bear. You've been through a lot. Let's do it like this. Okay. Spirit, I would like for you to clarify these cards that's on the table for Pisces so they can have an insight and understanding as to what's going on with this person they were dating that had them in a three-way relationship, as well as the future of this. Thank you. Gosh. They're like, don't let us go. Okay. Let's see. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here in reverse? Why does Pisces show up as the Seven of Pentacles? Okay. Well, it's like because you're like, I'm done, Lena. There's a lot of blockages, a lot of miscommunication, and you like, Lena G, it's over. Here, this is the Queen of Cups. You are a water sign, and you letting me know intuitively, you're like, Lena, I'm good. You're like, I tapped into my higher self. I saw what I needed to see. They showed me who they really were. It was nothing but blockages. It was a lot of illusions, and it's a wrap. And so you're like, I'm single again, back on the prowl, right? So you're like, Lena G, I'm just going to be my single, magnificent, spiritual self. And that's how you're going to work. That's how you're going to do it. You already told me you're going to be about your bag. You're going to make it rain, right? You already told me that. You're like, you all about making the money. So you're telling me you're going to be very practical and deal with things that you have control over. How does this person feel about my Pisces? How do they feel? Good Lord. How does this person feel about Pisces? How does this person feel about Pisces? Okay. They like not showing you the limelight. They pulling back too, right? They like, they're not giving you that attention. So they pulling back. They drawing back. Why is the Six of Wands here? Okay. Good Lord. This person is like missing you, right? They pulling back, but I think they pulling back because they know you don't want to deal with them, right? Anything else you want to tell me about this Six of Wands and this Four of Cups? Yeah. If they do come back, it's going to be real slow, right? Real slow, real slow, real slow, real slow. And then the outcome, why is this Nine of Swords in reverse, Spirit? Okay. Because this person was a liar. Which we know we know they was a friggin' pathological liar, and we know they was sneaky as hell, right? So it's a wrap because you coming out of your head because you realize, right, with your intuition that this person wore a mask and they was full of sugar honey iced tea, and you already let me know it's a wrap, and it was a missed opportunity. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else you want to tell me about this? Right. Death and rebirth. Like it's over. So in order for it to be an ending, it has to be a new beginning. And you letting me know that you're moving on. That card wanted to come on. I'm going to just put it right there. Okay. Because justice is served. Okay. I just for sneaks and giggles. Yeah, this person, they want to come back. They are Casanova. They'll love a boy, love a girl. Yeah, but you're kiboshing it, right? Yeah, you're just kiboshing it. I don't know if they into like other things, but you just letting me know, Lena G, it's over. And I get it. I just want to see what's up with the love message. Is there a love message this person would like to say to my beautiful Pisceans? What's the love message? Because I'm seeing that you healing, Shug. What's the love message for Pisces amidst all of this chaos and this healing? A mystery. It's saying it could be unknown, right? Ooh, I gotta grab me something to eat. I'm a little hungry. Okay. Let's see. I ain't gonna tell you what was at the bottom. What is the final love message for my Pisces? Okay, because the truth. It's like secrets are revealed. That's what I'm getting. Secrets revealed. I feel like you're just gonna move forward because you know, right? And you're just gonna date as time comes on, and you're just gonna travel. What I tell you, you're just gonna be living your single, independent life, and you are going to be about your bag, right? That's it. That's it. That's all. And guess what? You just gotta love it. I don't know where. Oh, right here. You just gotta love it. So that's it. You got clarity. You're moving on. You're gonna date, and you're just gonna live your best life. I love that for you. So there you have it, cousin. I love you all. I hope you found some type of enlightenment out of this love triangle reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like what your girl is putting down. Okay? Okay. Till the next time. Peace.